alive! It's alive!
Frankenstein's monster may have been alive, but was he actually living? Hello, my name is Stephen, and today I'll be discussing chapters 15 and 16 of Mary Shelley's Gothic fiction novel, Frankenstein. First, I will provide a summary of what happened in chapters 15 and 16. Just bear with me. While collecting food in the neighboring woods, the monster found a leather bag that contained some clothes and books. The books included Paradise Lost, a volume of Plutarch's Lives, and The Sorrows of Werther. In order to learn more about the world, the monster read all three books. The monster was able to connect the most with Paradise Lost, reading the book as a true history and not recognizing it as a fictitious work. During this time, the monster also discovered some papers in the pocket of the clothing he was wearing, which he had stolen from his creator. From these papers, he learned the story of his origin. He was horrified after learning about his disturbing creation and looked to introduce himself to the cottagers, hoping they would befriend him despite his frightful appearance. He finally entered the cottage when the blind old man was alone and the three others were away, hoping he could gain the old man's mediation and be tolerated by Felix, Agatha, and Sapphy. However, the trio returned unexpectedly as the monster began to explain his predicament, and Felix attacked and expelled the monster. The cottagers later abandoned their home, and the monster, fueled by rage due to his rejection, decided to burn the cottage down. The monster then traveled to Geneva, the home of his creator, seeking revenge. On his way to Geneva, the monster saved a girl from drowning in a stream, but a man accompanying her shot the monster in the shoulder after suspecting him of attacking the girl. Later, the monster ran into a child in the woods. The monster hoped the child would accept him, but the child screamed in horror. Upon learning about the child's relation to the monster's creator, the monster became enraged and, full of vengeance, strangled the boy to death. He then took a portrait of a woman that the boy had been holding and placed it in the folds of the dress of a girl sleeping in a nearby barn, framing her for the murder. Finally, the monster decided that when he found his creator, he would demand that he create another monster to satisfy his loneliness. A theme of the text is the isolation and anger that resulted from the monster's desire for acceptance, which was met with instant rejection simply due to his grotesque appearance. Throughout the monster's discourse to his creator, he emphasized his fundamental desire to be accepted by humans. The monster taught himself to speak and read, and spent a significant amount of time observing the cottagers in order to present himself positively and counteract the automatic fear generated by his appearance and size. In 3 instances, as mentioned in the summary, the monster is rejected due to his appearance and the assumption that he intended harm. First, upon discovering the monster, Agatha fainted, Sapphy fled, and Felix, with supernatural force, tore the monster from his father, and in a transport of fury, he dashed the monster to the ground and struck him violently with a stick. Second, the monster saved a girl from drowning in a river. On discovering the monster carrying the girl, her companion grabbed her from the monster's arms and fled into the woods. When the monster followed, the man shot him. And third, the monster was confused why the child was struggling against him. The monster asks, "Child, what is the meaning of this? I do not intend to hurt you. Listen to me." However, the child still struggled and cried, "Let me go, monster, ugly wretch. You wish to eat me and tear me to pieces. You are an ogre. Let me go." The text provides overwhelming support for the recurring theme of isolation caused by rejection. This rejection ultimately led the monster to becoming angry and vengeful. In all 3 examples, the monster is instantly rejected and left with feelings of desolation and despair, which later turn into rage. The monster realizes he will never be accepted by humans, which is why he asks his creator to create a female companion for him.
Hey, Steven.
What's up?
I have a question about Frankenstein's mindset when he created the monster.
Ask away.
Did Frankenstein consider the implications and responsibilities associated with creating the monster?
No, I don't think Frankenstein considered the fact that the being he was creating might have thoughts and feelings. He was so caught up in the physical process of creating the monster that he failed in his obligation as a creator to fully think through the potential ramifications of his actions. Frankenstein, although he created the monster, was not prepared to take care of him. Ultimately, the monster was rejected by society, which drove him to becoming angry and vengeful.
Ah, okay, thanks.
No problem. Thank you for watching my presentation on chapters 15 and 16 of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.